Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
Did you hear the big diesel himself Shaquille O'Neal has completely wrecked Angel Reese on her own podcast?
Angel Reese, and you can tell her being none too happy about Shaq talking about Caitlin Clark during her Unapologetically Angel podcast.
That's right, you think as the host, Angel might have the upper hand, but nope, Shaq came and took over and left her gassed. This wasn't just a casual roasting, it was a piping hot annihilation stay. Tune people, because you'll see how Shaw turned what should have been Angel's shining moment into a full-blown Angel Reese roast session.
Angel Reese and the WNBA. They were given some humiliating truths by none other than Shaquille O'Neal.
It all started with Angel's infamous complaints about her WNBA salary. You know the whole, I can't pay my rent with this paycheck routine. Angel has never been shy in declaring that the WNBA isn't paying her enough.
He pays them bills, baby. I just hope y'all know, the WNBA don't pay my bills at all. I don't even think that pays one of my bills.
But Shaq never want to mince words, wasted no time setting the tone. He opened the podcast with a verbal haymaker.
I hate when you grab your phone. Like, bro, if your salary don't pay your rent, that's you.
Boom, right out the gate. Shaw wasn't here for the pity party, and he proceeded to make a mockery out of her for crying out loud. And Angel, she scrambled to defend herself, trying to redirect the blame.
Because that's the problem is the WNBA not paying enough. And you're right.
But Shaq wasn't letting her off that easy. He went full professor mode and explained why the WNBA can't possibly afford to give them six-figure salaries or the million-dollar brand deals they are demanding so furiously.
Oh, hold on. There's a whole dynamic. Somebody said this the other day that made a lot of sense. Okay, y'all want them to pay more, but the fans have to do the same thing they do for the NBA.
Right.
You gotta show support. You gotta show up. You gotta buy jerseys. You gotta buy shoes.
Ouch. So Shaq basically told Angel to stop whining about the paycheck and start figuring out how to make the league more appealing its basic supply and demand, something Angel seems to have skipped in her class.
Shaquille O'Neal. He decided to offer a potential solution to WNBA players. He decided to give them a suggestion that might convince people to actually watch this league.
That's correct. Shaq not only showed her the mirror, but also gave some suggestions for improving the league.
I have a solution for that, and nobody's gonna like my solution.
I'm here.
So, let me explain why I came up with this solution first. In women's beach volleyball, let's just say that the net is 10. For women, it's lower just a little bit. I'm not saying lower it to 9, 5, 9, 6, but just 9, 9.
Just so we can dunk?
Yes.
No,
see? And
I hate when men say that.
But listen, that's the only difference.
But being the woke WNBA athlete she is, Angel flatly rejected these ideas.
We start dunking, then what?
Watch. We got shooters. Y'all got shooters. Oh, guys got some handles. Girls got some handles. Oh, we got this. We got that. Oh, we got talkers. Oh, we got brawls. Only thing is missing is the dunk.
I don't feel like it still would change.
I'm telling you.
I don't think
What?
so.
Let's be honest here, the girls in the WNBA can't really dunk, and they are struggling to stay relevant. Shaq, being the legendary master of dunking, suggested lowering the rims, but it only fell on deaf ears.
This league. Shaq also provided Angel Reese and her colleagues with some brutally honest truths about their league. And as expected, the truth caused the allergies to become out of control, with Angel Reese flat out rejecting Shaq's suggestions.
But wait, there's more. Shaw then proceeded to deliver an emotional gut punch. He brought up Caitlin Clark. That's right, guys, you could almost see Angel's eyes roll through the podcast mics as if she's muttering, no, not again.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
Just when Angel was starting to feel a little comfortable in her own podcast, Shaw delivered a massive blow to Angel's ego, Caitlin's undeniable greatness. That's right, people, Shaq isn't pulling any punches here, he's only standing for the truth. Now here's where Angel had the chance to rise above it all, show some humility, and acknowledge Clark's undeniable impact. But no, Angel went full petty, reducing Clark's fame to one thing, and one thing only.
I know English might be a second language for you, But did you listen to the question that was asked?
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark besides her skills?
Besides her skills, that includes
She can shoot threes from logo.
shooting threes from a logo is a skill.
Excuse me, just logo. 3 yes, Angel sweetie. Let's not act like Clark isn't out here revolutionizing the game. Long-range shots are just the tip of the iceberg. Clark's court vision, killer passes, and ability to control a game, that's why fans can't get enough. Not only that, Angel completely panicked hearing Clark's name and misunderstood the question as well.
But Shaq brings the question about Caitlin Clark, and you can see the utter disdain that Angel Reese has for this.
Yep, Shaq had asked one reason why Clark was loved by the people apart from her skills, and what did Angel reply with? Shooting logo. Three's the basketball I watch apparently includes logo 3 as a skill. Be more accurate with your answers, Miss Reese.
You never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love, you know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
That's right, Angel looked perplexed, and Shaw wasn't buying it. He dropped a bombshell comparison that left Angel speechless, likening Clark to none other than Steph Curry, the baby-faced assassin.
She is bothered. She is bothered to the point where she tries to dismiss everything about Caitlin Clark.
Shaw then explains why he thinks Clark is the Steph Curry of the WNBA. We've never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid like Steph Curry. You know why I love Steph Curry? Cause I've never seen that before. Angel, meanwhile, is starting to burn from the jealousy inside, and her face is turning red every second.
Once again, listen to Shaq, and you can tell. Angel Reese gives a answer of quote unquote, okay. You can tell she's none too happy about Shaq praising Caitlin Clark. And he levels some pretty heavy praise on her, and Angel Reese not happy about it.
By this time, Angel's not looking good. Her heart is racing, and bad thoughts are swirling inside her mind.
I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He looks like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
Not only that, Shaq goes on and explains why both Steph Curry and Caitlin Clark are uplifting their respective leagues and earning his respect.
There's a lot of girls in WNBA that have done it in spurts, but you know, that game I'm watching y'all in the Final Four, I'm like, damn, like, and I was a hater because, you know, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn.
And much to Angel's dismay, Shaq also showcases why Clark has managed to capture the hearts and minds of the young fans across the bracket. And to top it off, he also explains his reason for becoming a Caitlin Clark fan.
She's not going to hit that shot, man. Like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth.
Did you hear that Shaq clarifies that he was too blinded by Clark's hatred to see her greatness on the court? That's right, guys, Shaq was a Clark hater because of her pupil Angel Reese, but Clark's phenomenal shooting and awesome skills made him realize the error of his ways.
Oh, it's that last word that really got a sting. That means you're the truth. The last little phrase at the end. Dagger. That's got to be like a dagger right in the back.
Shaq's killer line was too much to handle for Angel Reese. If I say 10 times you're not going to hit that shot, and you hit it 10 times, that means you're the truth.
You're in the same little shirt you had on at the Wild 'N Out show, Duncan. You know how many t-shirts you gonna sell, cuz? You tripping.
Oh my
What?
God.
What?
God.
The same little shirt you had on.
Okay, all right.
Hearing this, Angel went into full PTSD mode, remembering all the terrible beatings her team had to endure during the last season. Crazy, right? Talk about putting Angel in her place. Shaw didn't just do a comparison, he practically crowned Angel's supposed rival on her own podcast. Clark is a generational talent, and even Shaq couldn't deny it.
All right.
Duncan,
All right.
bro,
All right.
I wouldn't buy that shirt, but
But Shaw wasn't done. Oh no, he took it a step further, roasting Angel's infamous wardrobe choices. Imagine you in the same little shirts you had on at the Wild 'N Out Show dunking know how many t-shirts you'd sell cause you tripping. Shaw jokingly warned Angel to focus on using her beautiful body in the game she's supposed to play.
You have to dress like a streetwalker to keep yourself relevant. It's interesting and ironic that the time that Shaq is on the show, she's actually dressed like a normal person. She's wearing sneakers, she's wearing like joggers and like a sweatsuit. She's not dressed like she's dressed to go to the club.
Shaq was clearly insinuating Angel maybe focus less on selling your body and more on selling your game. Shaw wasn't here for the Instagram model behavior, and he made it abundantly clear. Let's be real, Angel isn't really focusing on her game right now, and she's showing more skin than she should as a respectable athlete.